Yes, well, welcome back to the MAQ Cricket Stadium. We're into the final game of this proceeding, game number 4. And we have the MAQ Stars come up against the what's the name of it? BCC. So here we go with the proceedings. Left armer bowls outside the off stump and getting some willow on this one. It goes trickle past the leg stump for the first run of the match. So Zishan Qureshi is off the mark straight away. He's accompanied by Scott, and Scott was just involved in a one breaking partnership there. Paul. Yes, that was a full toss, and it's a no ball. It was pitch over the waist, and the free hit signal now coming in from umpire Bally. We have seen quite a number of balls that have been bowled over the waist in today's matches. So I wonder if it's because of the perspiration and the humidity. For the ball seems to be losing the grasp from these bowlers quite often. So 3 for no loss, and Qureshi comes into strike, and he's going to be having a free hit. So Qureshi has played all 4 matches that has played today. This time he did very well with that free hit.
Yeah.
A dot goes into the scorer's book. So you can't ask for anything more than that, because you couldn't get a wicket anyway, unless where the bowler would not get credit for it. Oh, this is a nice flick off the pads by Qureshi, and it goes all the way for 6. That's a lovely cricket shot. Was into the legs, and it's just a flick of the wrist, and away she goes for the first maximum of this, the 4th match. 9 for no loss, Paul. That's a good looking shot.
Yeah, very elegant flick off the pads.
Yeah, it had
Looked very easy.
made it look very easy and nonchalantly, and away she goes. We're still in the power play. Only 2 men can be, no more than 2 men can be outside of the 30-yard circle. So he was in no danger. He was not flirting with danger. And this time he's going on his knees, trying to really get a good hold of this one, but the ball trickles from the inner portion of the bat and goes to the backward square leg for a single.
Yeah, that was pretty ugly compared to the previous shot, but just got 1 run.
Yes. It's quite a contrast in strokes. The first one was a real good proper cricketing shot. This one was mistimed and was swinging across it. So the southpaw bowls around the wicket, and this time Scott is playing this one in the air but away from the fielder, and down to the boundary she goes for 4. So Scott has joined the party himself, as this one was back of a length into the whip cage, and Scott pivoted on one leg and placed it to the forward square leg for 4.
Yeah, what do you call the classic West Indian style flick off the ribs.
Yes, so cricket in a hurry, 14 for no loss. We're into over number 1. So we can smell some rain. It's close by, but let's hope that it would just stay away from the proceedings here.
Yeah, in Florida, rain is regional, so it could be down the road from you.
Yes, we understand it's at Yamato. There's some rain there. Someone just called in and said that.
Yeah, hopefully it's going west and not north.
Hopefully it just stays south of us. But in our immediate vicinity, it is hot sun. Again, welcome to the MAQ TV. And for those viewers on YouTube, Facebook, FaceTime, Instagram, what have you, we want to welcome you. This is the last of the matches. This is all of 4 matches being played here today. Been here all morning. Should have started at 10 o'clock. Started a little later, after 10 o'clock. Outside the off stump, and he's banging this one into the covers, a misfield. In the end, batsmen were able to scamper through for
a single.
A single. 15 for no loss. Over number 2 in progress. And Wayne is the bowler.
There you go.
And Scott is playing one into the cover region for just a single. So we haven't seen too many ground shots leaving the turf that goes for 4 because the outfield is heavily grassed. But we have seen some good cricket shots, to be honest with you. This time again, Croatia is banging one outside the off stump coming off of the outer portion of the bat, and it trickled down past the vacant slip for a single.
Yeah, it's the rainy season in Florida, so it's sometimes hard to keep up with the grass. I have the same problem at home. The grass stays pretty high sometimes when you get lots of rain.
Yeah, well, you know, when the hurricane season started in June, Scott is going on one knee as this one, he loses the wicket keeper, passes the bat of Scott on the stumps and goes for a wide. So 2 wides. So he's got to reload and come again. 19. So Zishan Qureshi, he had a good knock of some 30 odd. In the last game, in a losing cause, I may add. Down the leg side, and another wide. He has got to reload and come again. 20 it is. We're into the 20s now. Over number
3, I think.
Over number 2 in progress. So they're going at a good clip. Count run rate is over 12. Over 13 as a matter of fact. She's playing this one off the pads again, and he's going to go down to the cow corner area for 4. Again, another good looking shot off the legs, so it seems to be one of his favorite areas. Paul?
Yes, he's very efficient in that area.
Yes, and when he hits, he stays hit. Like we said, he would have played a lovely shot, and the very next shot was an ugly looking shot, but this time he would have corrected that ugly shot and would have played a nice on drive again for 4. 24 for no loss. Croatia is on 14. This time he's driving. He's coming close towards the boundary here, but they can only get 2. And again, that ball is not going to go into the boundary. That's Omari?
That's Omari, yes.
So Omari has decked out in another uniform.
Yeah, the trades are coming pretty fast around here.
Yes. Oh, this time he's going inside out, and he's going over the infield down to the third man, and they're turning for 2. And they'll get there quite safely in the end. So to come to the end of over number 2, it's 28 for no loss. So they're going at a good clip, Paul, 14 and over.
Yeah, continuing from the last game. Similar kind of run rate.
Yes, indeed. And seems as if the standard had been set now that 100 has seemed to be the benchmark now. So they're quite on pace. They've gone the quarter century.
Yeah.
And we just 2 overs in. So if they keep this up, they're going to make much more than the 107 that was made in the last match. So we're having some refreshments for Sean Qureshi. He was winded early in the last match, left the field of play, and then returned and came with some venom.
So far, the rain has stayed away. It's bright and sunny here.
So he's trying to stay hydrated. It's been a long and humid day. Hot. So I think we're going to go up into the past 6 o'clock hour into this game, but The sunlight is not going to be a problem as long as there is no rain to about the play.
Yeah, we're not having British weather here, nor
No. Oh, Scott is going big. It's gone for 6. That one was back of length and Scott was on the back foot. And both batsmen seem to be favoring that area. Most of the ones just come in that corner area. So 34 it is. We've gone there quick and in a hurry. We're still into the power play overs. And Scott is coming forward. A good comeback. That's what you call a good comeback delivery. Scott can do no more but to cover it up. So the bowler is saying respect due. But I don't know why they're doing that. They're bringing in the man from the deep mid-wicket area and putting back the man in the deep long off position, Maui. He comes beneath us here, but all the ones been coming in that area. This is playing it back along the turf. Bowler got a hand to it. We would have seen 2 runouts earlier today where ball would have played back along the pitch and the bowler would have cannoned the ball into the stump and Ricky Nair was found wanting and there was another batter who was found short of his crease as well. So we had 2 of those incidents happen today. This time he's on driving. And again, Sean Qureshi favors that and they're hustling for 2. And they get there quite easily in the end.
Yeah, and the fielding team gets an assist from the grass again, slowing down the ball.
Yes, like I said, it's not a running grass. We've had some rain over the past couple of weeks. The grass has grown really thick. So you do not get value for your money. So all of the ground shots have been reduced to 2 and 3. We have had quite a number of free run today. This time Qureshi is going in the air and over the head of Maui and down to the boundary for 4. So Maui was just pulled up from that area and Qureshi measured him and hit it over his head for 4. So this time we see an off drive for Paul.
Yeah, it was another good shot, good placement, good idea to lift it. That's the only way you're going to get it to the boundary if you get it in the air.
Yeah, so we're into the 40s and the partnership has grown to 40. These are the 2 opening batters. So 6.124. Qureshi outside the off stump, a swing and a miss. As the over comes to an end and the end of the power play overs.
So far it's been difficult for bowlers to be economical. Runs coming at a good clip for the batting side.
So I think they did one better in this over. Last over they were going at 14 and over, so any consolation to them, it's 13.7 and over.
Yeah, still good. Still a good rate.
Went by a decimal. So we're going to have a bowling change. Seems it's going to be alright.
Adam Khan,
that's what it is. Yes. Adam Khan, he got a wicket in his last spell. He's going to be bowling right arm off spinners. And he's going to be coming to be bowling to the hard hitting Scott. And Scott is going after him straight away, but not going to get much more than 1. Qureshi again is going after him. I'm going to have a quick word with the Maui while he's over here close to us on the fence. It's 60 a Maui made, right? The last one, 60, right? 60 how much?
I think it was 63. I think. 64.
This time I'm going to have a little quick chit chat here with Omawi, who is down the boundary here. Omawi, you made a good looking 63 earlier. You turned beast on us. What got into you?
Well, it's my first game back since February. So I just try to.
So this time, he says his first game since back February.
Yes, I just try to feed some ball in my back middle. Go out there positive. Feed some ball in my back middle. Feel confident. And I just do what I do and get on with it.
It was a good looking 63, I'm telling you. So good luck in this game, sir. That was the voice of Omari Williams. And we just had a little chit chat here with him. He was the player of the last game. He would have bowled 1 over for some 19 runs. He was scattered all over the park, to be honest with you. But he came good with the bat and made up for that 19 runs which he would have given away. So, oops, sorry.
So an excellent over from Adam. 5 singles and a wicket. So Zishan bowled by Adam Khan for 26.
So that was not a bad looking over. There was no boundary, and a wicket fell in that over. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, that's an excellent over considering.
So that's Adam.
Yeah, Adam.
So Adam struck. I had a chit chat there with Omari, and on my way back in, he would have gotten a wicket. So that was Scott.
No, Zishan.
So Zishan, you got Zishan. So Zishan has gone for 26 from 15. So I had a little chit chat with Omari, and he said that he just coming back from a long break, tried to get his confidence back, and he grew into confidence, and his inning grew. As he grew into confidence, and he feel like he's back to his own old self. So we expect something in this inning when he's turned at bat. So the one way tell, like I said, Paul, it's going down. It started at 14, then 13, and now it's 11.5. So Adam would have put a halt to the proceedings.
Yeah, it was a very good over. Just 5 singles and a wicket.
So young Adam Khan is a wicket taker. Still a junior. He bowls the back of the hand. One of the hardest craft in cricket. Oh, and there's an appeal for stumping down the leg side, but Scott seemed to be unmoved, and the square umpire is unmoved also. So it was a quick, smart stumping down the leg side. It seemed as if it passed between the batsman and the stump, because the umpire has not called wide. So apparently it was not down the leg side. Was outside the off stump, perhaps?
No, it passed down the leg side, but I can't recall if it went.
So Scott is going after him. They went in the first one quickly, but there's only going to be one as the ball got to the mid-wicket area in a hurry. So the new batsman is Yaseb. He got himself a 50 the last match. He was not out on 50 as a matter of fact. 53, as a matter of fact, he got a man of the match because he took 2 catches along the way as a wicket keeper. So he's in, and he has joined Scott. .48 for 1. And this one is going in the air, and it's going beyond Omari Bank for 6. 50 comes up, 54 it is. It's a good looking shot, Paul.
Yeah, clean hit. and they're on pace for another 100-run total.
The keeper is out there, no? Sorry? Next Fago. Somebody else? So he's a bowler or wicketkeeper? No, yeah. Zach is still bowling.
By the two batters. They're looking for overthrows. It's not going to be happening today. No. Wisely sent back there by Scott. So Sata, he's into the attack. 55 for 1.
Yeah, decent over except for the 6. Let's see if he can finish it off well.
This time it's in the air, but it's away from any fielder. But they're going to only get 1. And now they're going to be overthrows. Ball came in on the bounce to the wicket keeper. As over number 5 come to an end. So we're just about half a mark. So I think we should be getting more than 100 runs. Do you think? If you can get 50 from the first
Yes, that's
first 5, I think they should be
57.
able
They should.
to get more than 50 in the second half.
Yes, for sure. They have wickets in hand.
They're in a good position to launch. And knowing that Omawi is on the fielding team, I think they're going to be very mindful of that. I've got to put up a sizable total on there. They realized that 107 was no match for the likes of Omawi and Scott. But Scott is on the other side now. But as the legs get weakened and the arms get a little arm weary, I think runs might come a little easier down the road. So Scott is still there. He's on 24. He's on strike. So this is Scott, but this is third match, as a matter of fact. Scott is going after him, playing it in the onside. But he's only going to get a single as he walks it off the pads.
Yeah, so far it's been difficult to get Adam away. Just singles so far.
Yeah, they're going to need much more than that. The current run rate is dropping. They need to get a sizable total here to put some fear in the batting and make them work for the runs. Just like the last game, they had to work and go get it. This time again, he's on driving, but there's coverage in the deep and the onside.
Still just a single.
So they're building the poles. They're going to need some fence sooner or later. So 2 poles. 1-1. 59 it is. Scott is going again in the air and taken. That's a beautiful catch. Goalkeeper fashion, and he pulled it in, he hauled it in.
Yeah.
And that's what bowlers like to see. You can see the fielders trying to help the bowler get some wickets. So Scott has gone for 25.
And Adam strikes again.
That's Adam again, huh? Oh, there you go. Adam, I said, is a wicket taker. That's Adam for you. They try to get after little Adam, but Adam is a wicket taker. He has got 2 in the bank. And this Philip, I think this guy. Yeah, that's Philip. Yes, and Philip had a good knock in his first game. He was in a losing cause. He would have made some 60, not out. So he's at the fall of Scott's wicket. Philip Cameron had a good-looking knock. I don't know if you saw that knock earlier, Paul.
No, I came later in the afternoon.
He came later. Well, it was a good knock, but he was in a losing cause. But for as far as cricket is concerned, it was a good-looking way of stroke plays. So
let's see if he can repeat it.
yes, you're going to be needed here now because they're falling apart. They started at one stage at 14 runs and over. Now they're down to 10 runs and over. And that's going to be required of him to just up the ante a little bit. He's fresh to the crease. But Adam with his tails up. Oh, and he's using his feet to Adam and he's playing it out into the offside. Gets off the mark right away. Straight away for a single. Takes the total into 60 for 2. So that brings Yasib. He too has got a 50 in this game, in these matches here today. So 2 batsmen has been in some form. This time he's swinging a bit high, as umpire says not out, as Adam was appealing for all it's worth. But it seems as if it was going over the stump from our advantage point here. But not a bad delivery. This time he's hitting it inside out. And down to the boundary he goes for 4. So that was overpitched by Adam outside the off stump. And Philip Cameron just had to get some will on it. He measured the cover fielder and there was no cover sweeper. And away she goes for 4. So a real loosener there from Adam, Paul.
Yeah, his last delivery of his spell, but still good figures. 2 for 12 from 2 overs.
Yes, 2 for 12. 2 for 12. So that's very good. So I think his skipper and his teammate would be very proud of him. I think Adam is still a teenager. I think he's no more than maybe about 15, 16 now.
Yeah, I think so. And
Yeah, somewhere in that range. So he has a bright future ahead of him in terms of cricket in these Americas. And he's not a bad batter himself. So Philip is walking this one around the corner. Omari can't prevent the single though. Omari looked a little tired getting in there though. He seemed as if he was winded. Now he's bending over trying to gather his breath.
yeah,
Oh, this time Omari again has got to do some running. He's not going to get to the boundary, so he's got to go all the way. But they're not going to do no more than 2. So it's a double.
takes the score to 6 or 7 for 2.
That takes Yasib into double figures. He's on 10. It's Philip Cameron. He just got in. He's on 2. This is a good looking shot again outside the off stump. He was measuring the man in the extra cover position. Once you get past him, you know there was always going to be 2 on the cards as the wide long off runs to his left. Not before the batsman can cross for 2. So 69 it is. That's a good number. Paul, 69.
Yeah, in the context of this game, in the 10-10.
Yes, so 1 away from 70. Oh, this one is sitting in the air. There's a man down there. He's getting under it, but he's going to fall short.
Yeah, that was an attempted bouncer from Zach.
I don't think he did enough with that. He just squatted at it. It was a no-nonsense shot, really, to be honest with you. He could have done more with that. He just batted it up in the air. One save in the making. Just one. It's 72 for 2. We come to the end of over number 7. So 3 more overs to go, Paul.
Yes.
What's your
The-
projected score?
This pace has slowed down considerably. So
10 from here. 10 from here would get them to 100.
yeah, they're just gonna get
102.
yeah, they're just gonna get close to 100, I think.
Okay, well, 10 from here take them to 102. So I think they should get to the 100. I see no reason why they shouldn't get to 100. They had a really good start. Croatia really batted well. Scott, with his 25,
Yeah.
gave him, good company. Kept good company with him. And now there's a partnership going of some 13 runs between these two. And these two are informed.
Yeah.
So that's Ricky Nair. He's on with his off spinners as the balls are loosened into the leg side, but they just turn it around the corner for a single. See the fielding team, he has some batting in it, but they need to get to the 100. This time he's flicking this one off his pads. 1. They're running the first one fast. They thought of 2, but they aborted the idea of 2. A good strong throw comes in
From
right
Adam.
to the wicket keeper. Round of applause comes in from the outside.
So the run rate keeps going down naturally slowly, but still above 10.
He's going after Ricky Nair again, and on the mid-on region he tried to pull in a catch, but it was always over his head. But down she goes to the wide long on, and the ambles through for a single. 75 for 1. Early in the day, 75 was a good score. No more.
No, the standard has been raised. And
This
not
time
a-
Philip is swiveling, and he's not going to get more than 1 for this, as it was faster, flatter into the legs of Philip Cameron. Or this time he's hitting it over the head of Omawi, but it's just going to be 1. I don't think they're going to be chancing taking on the arm of Omawi as a good throw comes into the wicketkeeper right alongside the bails. They would have been flirting with danger, Paul.
Yeah, it was a very, very good throw.
He's walking this one off the pads, and again, decent, tidy over here, being bowled by Ricky Nair.
Yeah, lots of singles in this over. Just slowing down the pace of the batting team.
So
Only 6 singles.
just 6 singles come from it, so at least he avoided the boundary hitting. And I'm sure his captain would be thankful for that.
So 2 overs to go. It's time to
We're going to have another bowling change.
tee off.
So Suraj is going to be taking up the attack. And he will be bowling the penultimate over. Over number 9. So this is going to tell the tale, Paul, whether we're going to get to the 100, yes or no.
Yeah, they're gonna
22 away, swing and a miss.
need to go up more than a runner ball now. The last 2 overs has been a
They need
A runner
11 and
ball.
over from here to get to the 100. Paul? And Paul said they're going to get to 100, so let us see. This time he's going after him.
still
And
just
he's
a
knocked
single.
down in the mid-on region, but only a single. 79 for 2. So the sun has left us somewhat. But did you call this bright sun in England, Paul?
Yeah, this will be perfect weather for the test match.
Yes, perfect weather. Wish they can have this in England. There was hardly any play today. Just he's bowled him. Trying to be too cheeky. This one was dead center. The center stump plucked out of the ground. Trying to just
Flip it.
turn it around the corner to flick it over the wicketkeeper head. He missed. Stump going a timber.
No, what I'm saying, his phone is here in charge at the game. So you keep calling. So the phone is in charge here because at the commentator's booth. I'll let him call you when I catch up with him. Or you can come on down. We still have another 45 minutes or so left in the game.
Correction right now.
Okay, you're welcome. Put your hands up.
Okay.
She wants to know. She's on her way down. She wants to know if you're still here.
So the third wicket has fallen, Paul, and nothing can keep you behind the clock more than losing wickets. You still think they're going to get to the 100, Paul?
No, it doesn't look that way right now.
It doesn't look that way, Paul. Paul said it doesn't look that way, and I have to believe Paul. Once Paul speaks, everybody listens. 79 for free. With the tails up, comes in, and this time Qureshi is playing this one into the offside. He gets off the mark right away. He's like a busy bee. Every time Qureshi comes to the
Wicket.
to the crease, it seems as if the match takes on a different dimension.
Yeah,
He gets busy and is like, okay, we're here to play some cricket. We're going to run every single. Let's go. 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and let's go. And here it is. He's pushing him again for that single as the ball just wrapped him in.
so
No, he got some will onto it, and he was there just looking at his stroke. And the Qureshi said, no, you have got to run, sir. And he forced him to run that single.
yeah, they're running out of balls, so every
Yeah, you're running out of balls.
every
You're running
run.
out of runs. You're running out. You need every run. This time he's playing it back along the track outside the off stump.
dot ball.
And a dot as that over comes to an end, over number 9. So one more over left, and none other than Philip to be facing the first of 6 deliveries that's left in this innings.
Let's see if we can get them over the 100 mark.
Paul, I'm going to put you on the spot again. We need some 19 runs from this last over. Mathematically, it can happen.
It can happen.
Will it happen, Paul?
Normally, I have to see the first ball of the over first.
Okay, Paul said he'll watch and he'll wait and see the first ball. If I were to ask Brianna, do you think they're going to get 19 runs to make the 100? Brianna said no. So, Paul, our scorer, Brianna Anthony, says no. You say you have to watch and wait. Okay?
One ball should be enough to tell.
I think this time we're going to go with the lady. I don't think they're going to get to the 19 that is required. We would have seen 19 runs from the last game
Yeah,
when we would have realized some 68 runs from the last 4 overs in the last game.
yeah. Those normally came earlier in the match. They weren't last over type of event. So
So let's see who's going to be bowling it. Asif. I don't think Asif is going to give away much. He has bowled
1 for 14.
1 for 14. So he's going to keep it under 19. They need 19. I don't think he's going to try to go over 14.
Let's see.
So Philip has called for his helmet.
He's gonna give it his all. Okay, they won't make 100 after seeing that.
Okay, so Paul, your first delivery. One more shot at it, Paul. Are they going to make 100?
No, they won't.
No. Okay, so Paul has conceded. He has joined Brianna, saying they're not going to make 100. 82, it is for free. Qureshi on strike. He's 1 from 2 outside the half stump, and he's getting some willow on this one, but he's just going to get 1. They're going to need much more than that. Again, we're into the past score, but with the likes of Maui, Ricky Naya, Zach, I don't think that 83 is going to stand a chance. I think I stand a better chance in hell of surviving.
Yeah.
Down the leg side, and he's flicking this one here, but it's just another single. They're going to need fence. They're just having poles. 3 poles. 1, 2, 3. It's been a long day. We have to give it to umpire Bally. He's been out there for all of the 4 matches. We're just about halfway into this 4th match. And down the leg side, and wide call taken there by the wicket keeper. So we're halfway there. Oh, the lady says she's on her way. And she's coming with the baby. Really? Yeah. I told her, call her out. But I don't have a baby, so. Do you want to know what she told me? I don't know. She didn't tell me she's coming with your baby. She said she's coming with a baby. A baby? Yeah. I don't have a girlfriend. Don't question me, because I don't have a girlfriend. Make a call. And he's going big with this one, and it's going beyond the boundary board. So, just what the doctor ordered. We say we need some fences. So, 1-1-1 wide 1-6.
So just a single to end the innings. And
So they reached to 93, Paul.
yeah, it fell just short of the 100, but
So they're going to be needing 94 for the win.
decent score.
What was the top score?
Top score by Zishan, 26 from 15. 26 from 15 delivers. And Scott, 25 from 16. 16.
Welcome back to the MAQ Cricket Stadium. Well, the sun has pretty much left us here, but we still have enough sunlight for cricket. 94 is required for victory. So we're going to be on the one chase momentarily. So Ricky Naya is going to be taking first snap. And Horace Stanley is going to be taking up the attack with the first over. And this time he's dead on target again. He started that way the last time. Bowled a very, very good over first up and then got carted over the park in his second over. So he starts off with a dot as Ricky Naya, accompanied by Zach Satar. Outside the off stump, he's banging it into the offside. There's 1. And they're thinking 2, and they will get it quite comfortably in the end. So, the one chase is on the way. 2 for no loss. Oh, he's going big. And he's gone all the way for 6. Into the legs of Wiki Naya. And Wiki Naya played it sweetly off the legs. Then away she goes for 6. So cricket in a hurry. It's 8 for no loss. Some free deliveries. Trying to get to 94. So Stanley guilty of over pitching into the legs of Wiki Naya. Just a nice flick of the wrist. Proper cricketing shot. So McEnroe Star trying to defend 94. We can hear the thunder rolling in the distance. And he's playing this one with soft hands to the backward point region. And this scampers through for a single. 9 for no loss. Wiki onto 9. That brings Zach Zata into strike for the first time. So he gets off the mark right away with a double. Down the leg side into the pads and can score. So that goes into the scorer's book. As we come to the end of over number 1, 11 for no loss. So they've started okay. The required run rate is 9.2. So a good start here in the one chase. So BCC, oh, this one down the leg side. Oh, that's a wide. I'm hearing no ball. Probably was, and they're running 2, so 2 no ball, so 3 runs. So if it's no ball, I think it's going to be a free hit. We didn't get the signal come in, but we're going to assume that it's a free hit. So BCCI, they'll start off good in the air and away from the Horace Stanley. They're going to be taking on the arm of Stanley as he has a weak throw coming in from the deep. So he was not severely punished for the no ball, just 2 coming from it. Vicky is on to 13, the lucky 13, 16 for no loss. Zach is on 2. Outside the off stump, his shoulders arm, allow it to go through. And it's a wide call now. It's a late call that came in from the umpire. So 17 for no loss. So I guess Bali had to reconsider. And in the end said, well, this got to be, this time is into the legs and down to the boundary for 4. So a full toss, and that was some lollipop bowling there, it seems to me. This one was into the legs of Wiki Naya, and he just picked his spot and carded it for 4. 17 to him from just 17 delivery. So 21 it is. So they're trying to make light work of this 94. Then he's just 73 runs from 52 deliveries. And by the look of things, they're going to make this with overs to spare. So BCC ignite the down the leg side, another wide. So his radar is off. I guess they're trying to give everybody a chance to participate in the game, because I don't think this bowler is threatening by any means. Down the leg side again, and he just got to get some bat onto it, and it goes down to the deep backward square leg boundary for 4. So Ricky Nair seems to be drowning in honey. Already he is on 21 from 8, and the total goes up to 26 for no loss. And we're still into over number 2. Just 9 legal delivery would have been bowled in this inning. And already it's like a freight train has left the station. Again, the sun has left us, but it's still bright enough for cricket, so the umpires didn't have to bring out their light meters or anything like that. Oh, this one is outside the off stump, and he's swatting it outside the off stump, and he's going to go beyond the boundary for yet another 4. So 30, quick and in a hurry, and Ricky goes up to 25 from just 9. If he were to get to 50, he might be the quickest 50 of the tournament. 4. 4, yes, 4 runs. Huh? You didn't go? Well, Barry. But is it signal 4 though? Okay, take it back. Okay, so he's taking it, so he's just 2 runs. He took it back, Brianna. Yeah, he took it back. He took it back. So 2 runs to the total. 1? How which 1 and Ricky is on strike? He can't be. Oh, they had 1-1 and then he went down. Okay, so it's just 1-1. 1-1. They had 1-1 when he signaled 4. So they get credit for 1. 27. We got it all worked out here. Oh, this time he's drowning in honey. This one goes beyond the boundary for 6. I think this one you have to bring balls. I hope that Bally has a ball, because that one has gone into the bushes. Yes, they've got a ball. So Zach goes up to 8 with that 6. So 1 more delivery left. Full toss, and it's a no ball. And it's 6 and a no ball and a full hit. So that's 40, and we're still into over number 2. So the free hit signal comes in now from umpire Bally. So we see the way the birds are hovering around. So last delivery. And he's hitting this one in the air. There's a man down there, but it's not going to go far enough for Scott to take the catch. So they get a single off the last delivery. 41 at the end of over number 2. Ricky is on 22. Zach Sutter is on 15. I think Scott is going to be summoned into the attack to see if he can make amends and make some inroads into the batting of this BCC. Because they have run away like a freight train so far. Just they're scoring over. The count run rate is over 20 and over. 20.5 as a matter of fact. I think it has been the best all day. So the lanky Scott back along the track and the offside, and they're going to get a single. So one from the first delivery. Not a bad start from Scott. We're hitting this one in the air, but it's not going to go all the way for the catch. It went on the bounce to the fielder in the mid-off position. It is for no loss. He's working this one off the legs to the backward square leg position for a single. .44 for no loss. That brings Ricky Nye on strike. He's on 23 from 10. Zach is on 17 from 7. Slow delivery, right up in the block hole, and he just stroked it nicely into the covers for a single. Easy peasy. 49 from 44. This is like a Sunday afternoon stroll in the park. 94 is the target. Oh, hitting this one lovely inside out, and it goes up and away for 4. Signal now comes in. So one away from 50. It is 49 for no loss. Ricky on 24, Zach on 21. So that's a good looking shot by Zach, and he's keeping pace with Ricky Naya. This one nicely off the legs and down to the boundary for 4. So Scott guilty of straying into the legs of the batter, and he just worked it smartly off the legs. So Zach has overtaken Ricky Naya. He is on 25. Ricky is on 24. So the 50 comes up. It's 54 for no loss. So I think Adam now is going to be summoned into the attack. It's going to be asked. Oh, Adam can't do that. He's putting his hat on the turf behind him. Guess the umpire is not allowed to hold his hat, but he's putting it behind him. The ball cannon into that. That's going to be 5 penalty runs, Adam. Why not give it to one of your teammates? So 42 win from 42 deliveries. That should be easy peasy, if you ask me. Adam outside the off stump, the batsman on the back foot, playing it to the backward point position for a single. 55 for no loss. Vicky keeping pace with Zach Sata, both on 25. Zach has only faced some 9 deliveries. Wiki has scored his 25 from some 12 deliveries. Adam in with a new spell outside the off stump, and he's tugging this one into the onside for a single. So Adam has got to get that ball a little further up. Too much time to be on the back foot as he's pitching, his back pitching. Need a little more air as he goes in ball right arm. This time he's flighting. This time he's going inside with a lovely shot. 1 bounce 4 into the offside. That's Ricky Naya. Unsung. He. Signal 6? The ball went for 6? The ball went for 4? Because nobody seen signal 6. It couldn't be. Ball's up waiting for there. Anyway, 62. Okay. So 64 at the end of over number 4. So a count run rate of 16. Into the sky. Oh, he dropped inside the boundary, believe it or not. He did not go for 4 or did not go for 6. Is that Zishan? Is that Qureshi? I think. It didn't go. He stopped it. A single. Yeah, just a single, yeah. Yeah, Ricky now he's playing outside the off stump for 2. So Ricky goes on to 34. And Zach is on to 28. On the back foot. We keep punching it to Stanley for a single. So Ricky has gone past Zach, he's on 35, and Zach is still on outside the off stump, a swing and a miss. Bowler looking back with a soft inquiry. How is that, umpire? Umpire says, not interested. Willowed, come again as he comes around the wicket. He's on driving for a single. As he goes into Adam, who sends a nice throw into the wicket keeper. Gets a round of applause. Good cricket all around by the young Adam Khan. 69 for no loss. Zach on to 29. Ricky Nair on to 35. Oh, he's hitting this one in the air and it's going one bounce down to the man in the long off position. It goes for a single. Ricky on to 36. 70. We need some man of the match for this one here, and then I think that's it. Huh? We need a man of the match for this game, and that's it. Hmm? He's talking about do something here now, but this U team he's talking about. So we're halfway mark at 70 for no loss. So MAQ All-Stars are trying to make some inroads here. They have not been successful so far. They've been toiling for some 5 overs. So they haven't even had an appeal. That means there is no wickets. 70 without loss. He's covering up into the offside. And the wicket keeper is hustling, trying to prevent a single. He's playing it to the last draw. Zach 29. Ricky Nair 37. They're pushing to see who can get to the 50 first, I guess. Some 23 runs needed. There's enough time for both of them to get to 50. On the back foot, he's playing this one down to the deep mid-wicket area. There's Scott down there. Just one. Into over number 6. Oh, inside out, lovely shot. And it beats the man down in the deep long off position and it goes for 4. So Ricky Nair using his feet well. Came out of the middle of the bat and he picked his spot. And it was 4 from the moment it left the bat. It was in the air. And that's the only way you're going to get a sure 4 here. Because again, the grass is heavily grassed. And again, inside out again as he goes down to the cover sweeper. The ball is getting there, getting there. Yes, now he gets into the boundary for 4. So the signal comes in now by umpire Bali. So we have back-to-back boundaries here by Ricky Nair. He is on 45. Zata is left standing there on 30. Ooh, and he's going to be out stump. What happened? That must not have been a ball. And Ricky is pulling this one down to the deep backward square leg boundary for 4. No, he didn't go for 4. 4 single. He's going big. There's cut down there. He can only look up to watch it go beyond him for 6. So Zach has joined the party and has gone on to 36 with that 6 as we come to the end of over number 6. So 7 away from the victory and over number 7. So the partnership has grown and realized some 87 runs between the two opening batters. By far and away the best opening stance of the day. Inside out again as he goes down to the boundary for 4. So that's 50 for Ricky. Where he come in? That's the game? Did y'all call up the game, guys? No. It's not the game. Pirates still need 3 runs to win. $91 it is. So 3 runs away, 3 to win from 23. So Ricky is on 50. And I guess after Ricky would have got his 50, that was the thought that that's the end of the match. I got me 50. A partnership of 91. Whoa. Gentlemen, we've been here from morning. This is the 4th match. So, for your patience, we are happy. And for those who would have stayed, and for those who would be viewing later, we hope you would enjoy what you would be seeing. Inside out, and Ricky is going after him again. There's 1. They're running 2. They're going to need 3. So, let's see if they're going to get the 3. So, the scores are level at this time. And now, game, set, match. That's the end of the game. 94. That's it. So that's it. 94 for no loss. Ricky ended up with 53 not out. Zach ended up with 36.